Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up? Hey, Saturday morning, football is back. We started on last night, but we're gonna take a recap with y'all, starting from Thursday. Um it's been good so far. Let's start off with Nebraska versus Cincinnati Bearcats, you know what I'm saying? Hey, some way, Nebraska finessed their way to get Cincinnati to do it on neutral field, but there's neither here nor there. Nebraska win this game 20-17, real close game. You know what I'm saying? From the looks of it, the way it started, what I take away from this game, of course, Nebraska were favored. Plus, they had home field advantage out here, down there up in KC. You know what I'm saying? It was packed out in all red. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the Bearcats, they rock red too. You know what I mean? But um, what I took away from that offense from, what I'm saying, Nebraska and Cincinnati too. Let me get to both of them because Cincinnati in the Big 12. But Nebraska, man, Dylan Rayola, I mean, he looked good, but he also got some things that he gotta stop doing also too. You know what I'm saying? Some of his passes look kind of awkward and things like that, and it still seemed like he's trying to what I'm saying, win the game in one play or things like that. But I like the play calling on that they were doing though. You know what I'm saying? A couple of what they call it, like 5 yard routes. He was getting the ball out quick for sure. And what I was like saying, the run game was pretty cool too though. But Cincinnati defense that got in the middle, Corleone, you know what I'm saying, he was kind of like stuffing that old line, and they run three what they running 3-3 some with the defense, they only had three defensive linemen. At times they were rushing, but they did a pretty good job at that, you know what I'm saying. So even with Nebraska offense, they got some kinks they got to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Matt Rule and them, they did a good job of they do a good job of keep putting Dylan Raiola in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? But the run game was pretty good too, though. You know what I mean? So, but they definitely got to do a little bit more. Now, their defense look kind of, it don't look like last year defense for sure, because we know the two big guys in the middle gone though. But Cincinnati was able to get some good runs on them. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback Sorcy, he did a good job of getting some good runs and things. You know, they running backs, they did a pretty good job, but what they didn't capitalize at it in the passing game really. I think the receivers probably, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. They need to do a better job of getting the passing game going, because I think they could have beat Nebraska even with the game plan that they had. They could have won this game also too. Coming down to the late game, the last play of the game was the interception by Nebraska. You know what I'm saying, that sealed the game. So that was pretty good for Nebraska also too though. But Nebraska's definitely got to fix some things. You know what I'm saying. But they luckily they got Akron coming in next week. But this should be an easier win, you know what I'm saying, for the Huskers, you know what I'm saying, to go 2-0. I do think that they're going to win their next two games before they take on Michigan week 4. But they got to come out and show their dominance, you know what I'm saying. But shout out to them, good win, you know what I'm saying. But they got to fix some things. Now, as far as the Bearcats in the Big 12, you know what I'm saying, I see what they can do now. So I think I don't know if Colorado playing them this year though. I doubt it though. But just them being in the Big 12, I see what type of competition that they are. So as Iowa State and Kansas State, you know what I'm saying, even with that game when Iowa State beat Kansas State. But it's gonna be a good year in the Big 12 and things, you know what I'm saying. So Huskers they take down the Bearcats, you know what I'm saying, 2017 in a close win, and it was called by Mayor Socrates also too from the Game Changer podcast. He said it's gonna be a 3, you know what I'm saying, gonna be a 3 win margin in the victory, you know what I'm saying, and he had the Huskers too, and he probably picked his score, I don't know, but He did pick a 3-point win. You know what I mean? So moving on to week 2, they got Akron. That should be an easy win. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how that goes. Moving on to last night game though, man. Colorado. You know what I'm saying? That's my team. You know what I mean? So, hey, we took an L last night. We took an L. Coming in the game, man, watching the game fully though. You know what I'm saying? What's my guy? 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 But anyway, Coach Prime though, man. Coach Prime them last night. The run game was there. You know, we put emphasis on the offseason about how we're going. Well, ever since we got there, or 2 years ago, anyway, we got to get that run game established. I think the run game was established last night. It was pretty good. I did like how we were mixing it up. You know what I'm saying? Everything was going good, but it's one thing we forgot to do. It seemed like throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? So for Marion to get one target, you know what I'm saying? We got too many weapons to not be throwing this ball. Of course, now, now it sounds like, okay, now we need to, first we were like, hey, we need to run the ball. We ran the ball so much that we forgot to throw the ball, even when we threw the ball and stuff. Now, so I'm gonna get to our quarterback too, though, right here, K Salt. I did have him for Heisman for K Salt for Heisman, and it still stands. It ain't it's only week 1. It's some things we got to clean up too, though, and I'm quite sure he understand that also too, though, and everybody, well, the team should understand that too, though, but for this player in particular, though. But like I said, our pass game, man, that was hard to watch it not be there. You know what I'm saying? So even on a lot of dropbacks that we had, I think he could have let that ball go and things, you know what I'm saying? But it seemed like we was running one play and not knowing what we was running, you know what I mean? So we need to clean all that up, and this should not even be happening week 1. We done had all spring, fall, and everything else to start, to have this, you know what I'm saying, to have everything in order. The O-line looked good. The D-line looked good. Of course, the D-line, we gave up almost like 300 yards of rushing and things, though, but we still kept that game close. But we also had opportunities to put this game, to win this game. What we was at, even with the first 3 turnovers, those should have been points, you know what I'm saying, off them turnovers. If we're going to be that team that we supposed to be in the Big 12. If we're going to win this Big 12, we should have started last night, but even with that loss, we got a chance, but we cannot be doing all this losing and playing like this. But if that's how we're going to be, then, man, we just probably going to be middle of the pack, you know what I'm saying? But also, too, K-Salt took a lot of hits that first half, man, and it seemed like some of them hits would kind of bother him. I know that late hit out of bounds that happened, though, he was doing the little boy, you know what I'm saying, thing to the opposing team corner or whatever. But that first half, man, we gotta start using that arm. But another thing about using that arm, we missed 2 key throws, 2 high throws. You know what I'm saying? Those got to be on the money, though, man. And hey, I've been spoiled off Shador. I don't know about y'all. Y'all probably been spoiled off Shador too. I know I've been, though. But man, he can put it on the money. I ain't trying to, but you got to put it on the money. I'm so used to it, you know what I'm saying? Him, these passes being completed. But on K-Salt, we got to know how to throw on the run, man. You know what I'm saying? You do your thing, and you do your job and everything, though. Like saying, it was some time that you should have ran, that you probably shouldn't have passed and things like that. Mm-hmm. Let's have all that in order, though, already, though, man, because we ain't got to be overthinking this. We just need to be thinking about what's the goal that we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So, them passes hurt us. Maybe times that he probably should have ran, kind of like hurt us too. Them 3 turnovers that we got, you know what I'm saying? That should have we should have capitalized off that, because we had Georgia Tech, man. We had them boys, dog. You know what I'm saying? They were, although they came in as a 3-point favor, but the way people were talking about them as if they was gonna come in and destroy. They balled though, like I said, but I still think we did pretty good to win the game. How close it was, but we could have definitely put them boys on the bed. Defense was out there popping on Haynes King. Haynes King's felt them his. He felt them this morning too. I'm sure he did. But French and them played well. Deep, like I said, defense played well. You know what I'm saying? I felt more comfortable of the whole team when the game started. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel any nervousness. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to finish. But we also, I only just felt disappointed when I'm looking at the offense. We getting good runs, but then we'll drop back and pass. We holding the ball a little too long. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. We're not using our receivers, man, and all those flat throwing out in the flat or to the running backs or even running the screen and things like that, man. Let's push this ball, dog. Let's push this ball up the field because we got explosive offense. It just need to be used though, you know. And I said this in one of my shows the other day. I was like, we gotta. Well, I hope that what's the guy Byron Leftwich can bring some of those new schemes that we be seeing in the NFL, or man, get this junk going on, man, because we were pretty much doing the same thing over and over and over. Like I said, Michael Welch ran good. Who they were? Price, Taylor, they did good though. I mean, you know, so but we got to get Marion in the game. We got to Draylon in the game. Brown, Sincere Brown. We had Randy Moss up in the building. But he was at the game though, you know what I'm saying? But and that's who I compare Sincere Brown to is Randy Moss, how he used to look at Marshall though. But we ain't giving these guys a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it's Caden Salt. I believe he can throw the ball and put it out there for them boys though. So I ain't trying to think that far. And I know like I done heard some people around like, hey, you know, maybe we should start Juju next week. I think Juju should play if we winning, you know what I'm saying, if we winning big, if we dominating this game. We can't go in this game and playing down to that to Delaware level. You know what I'm saying? So this got to be a dominant win. It got to be a win that, hey, it's a stamp, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we messed up last week. We're here to clean this up this week. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we got to get that passing game going, dog. We can't be overthrowing. We can't be just overthinking things. Let's just play some ball, man. Like, hey, you'll do a threat, run that jump. Hey, slide. You played great, dog. Let's just keep this jump going. But let's just come on, Pat Sherman. We gotta do something with this these schemes on his offense. We need to do something with the wide receiver, man. We threw it last year. Let's throw something this year. Don't take away the running game. Let me just say that too before it happened, because that would have seemed like okay, we're gonna run the ball. Yeah, we run the ball, but we forgot to throw it. Now, you know what I'm saying? We like, hey, throw the ball. Don't forget to run it either though. You know what I mean? So come on, man. Let's just play some good football, balanced football, and kick somebody's tail though, man. We got the pieces, we got everything that we need though. You know what I mean? So, and this offense should be at least top 20 this season, being explosive, man, because we got everything that we need, man. This kid can have a Heisman season. How this thing can be going though, man. So first week, man, this week here is we lost, but we can bounce back. We gotta play our ball, man. We cannot be coming. I don't want to say Pat Shermer get demoted or fired after this week here. I don't want to do all that. I ain't trying to say that or nothing, or K need to get benched. Nah, we gonna keep this going, and we gonna ride this out and how this going. But you know what I'm saying, if we do need a quarterback on switch, I mean, it'll probably come down the line in the season. But anyway, this stuff can this game can turn around. We can turn around this loss, and we can push forward. We got a schedule. I think we can. I believe we can do this. Man, I believe we can win the whole Big 12. But y'all, we gotta play better. We gotta get these schemes better. We cannot keep letting, because we got Avery Johnson coming up, and I think if we playing Kansas, I don't know if we play. I forgot. But anyway, I know Avery Johnson gonna be coming up. We gotta know how to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? Although they failed to Iowa, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was the field condition. I don't know. But we need to be prepared for these boys, man. And also we got to be prepared for who else? TCU now. You know what I mean? West Virginia now. We need to be ready, dog. We can do this and stuff, you know. But we got to be able to keep those quarterbacks that know how to run under control, because that's their strength, and that's what we need to be doing. And also, too, man, the tackling we be doing. I done seen, what's the boy, number 8, DJ McKinney. Hey, I done seen him just swipe down. Let's wrap up, man. Y'all, hey, wrap up, dog. We trying to swipe and arm tackle and things like that, and we ain't bringing them down. They coming full steam ahead, man. You got to tackle, too. You want to be that first round cornerback, you know what I'm saying? You got to hit, too. We can cover. We got to NO. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we gotta tackle better, too. You know what I'm saying? D-line, I think they did their thing, though, man. You know, even if we know Haynes Kingdom go run it, you know what I'm saying? They got 300-something yards, but we can do a little bit better. Cause we had times where we stopped that run, yo. You know what I'm saying? And the boy with hitting Haynes Kingdom, too. But 27-20, we fail. We got to do better than that. Also, we need to be standing out gaps. I done seen that one play when Haynes King had the ball. He was around who that was. It was either the linebacker. He had the inside leverage. You know, Haynes King went out, but then then he had a safety coming down too that was going on the outside. But then the linebacker, he switched to the outside and made Haynes King cut back inside, and he got more extra yards up the field. You know what I'm saying? Hey, disciplining our gaps too, man. It's a lot it's a lot we gotta do, man. It's a lot we gotta but it's a lot we gotta change up though. It's a lot we gotta do, because this can't keep happening. You know what I'm saying? So we played a good game though. The game was good. We had the game though, man. That 4th and 2 before halftime, when we just took a delay of game just for the bag up and let the punt happen, we should have went for that. I think we had some good momentum. You know what I'm saying? We had good momentum going down that drive, and the run game was going. And I think we should have ran it in, because they didn't come up and try to press the line, and it looked kind of wide open. You know what I'm saying? What I didn't like either though, that quarterback sneaks when he went to the line. We didn't get no push off that. We didn't get no push. We should have got a whole lot of push, but we shouldn't even ran that though. We should have just hand it up to the running back and let's run what we've been running. We need to run a little bit more power. You know what I'm saying? We gotta come on now. Come on, Sherman, man. Let's open this playbook up, dog. It ain't no time to just be hey, we're gonna keep running the same old stuff over and over. We was hitting on it sometimes, you know what I'm saying, but then sometimes they'll hit us in the backfield. The whole screen pass. We need to get up out of that. We need to push the ball, dog. We got too much talent to be trying to play like this. I want to see our offense though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that same old little stuff. We even had the little trick play, you know, when we threw it to the I don't know what receiver that was, but man, Coach Prime, you gotta do a better job of managing that clock, man. We took 2 timeout home. That last drive, I think it was like a minute or something, or maybe it was like 50. But hey, we had enough time. But then the play calling part of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Draylon gotta touch the ball. We gotta throw some ball, man. We gotta pass the ball better, more, 50-50. Pass, run, pass, run, pass. We gotta do all, man. We gotta mix it up, dog. We just can't keep on doing the run. Okay, let's throw it back. Then every time he throw it back, that be the time they blitz and we don't get the ball out quick. You know what I'm saying? We got the quarterback trying to scramble and things like that. Nah, we we see them pressing the line. Hey, let's go and get a quick slant or something, you know. Hey, we got to get better though. Defense they did good, but they got to get better too at stopping these running quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna always face a quarterback that want to just pass all the time. You know what I'm saying? But man, Colorado, man, we got to do better on that one, dog. So let's push on, man. What games we got on? All right, let's go ahead and preview the key games today. We only got a few more minutes. It's been great to kick up. What, like 4 more minutes? We got Ohio State, Texas. Arch Manning. They've been crowning him to be one of the candidate, the Heisman candidate this year. But hey, let's see how he do for a full season this time. Cause right, this is your starter now. What, he's a sophomore or junior? Now he's a sophomore. I think he's a sophomore. Yeah, he's a sophomore or junior. But hey, this is team now. Quinn Ewers is gone. Arch Manning. We're gonna see what you can do today. Let me see. Ryan Day, hey, the champions, Ohio State, they ranked number 3. So yeah, man, Ryan Day. They got a new quarterback also. Forgot his name. But I think he was transfer from Bama. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be his first time, and he so let's see how he do though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Bama lost the gym there. Maybe he gonna stand tall for Ohio State. It's gonna be a good game. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in to this one here. What his name? Steve Sarkisian. Let's see how he do up there in this environment. You know what I'm saying? Going up there. And who y'all got winning right now for this Texas Ohio State game? Ohio State is at home. So Arch Manning going into an environment. They ranked number 1. Like I said, they've been the talk of the offseason. But I think Texas is gonna win this game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the quarterbacks might be the difference. You know, me saying that Ohio State, they quarterback, this is first start and things though. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it might be something there. But like y'all, whoever lose, they still got a chance to maybe make it. Well, I know they're gonna make it in the playoff, that's for sure. I don't think neither one of these teams gonna have a huge drop off this year. But maybe I say maybe 2 losses probably. I mean, by both of them, or hey, maybe 1 loss. Today somebody got to lose, so now they got to have 1 loss. But hey, this is gonna be a good game. It's a key game going on. Like I said, 2 more minutes, almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna be tuned in to this one here. I want to see what Arch Manning do. Maybe he can be the coach pick next year. I don't know. Maybe he might not even come out. I doubt if he come out though. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all picks is down there in the comment though, man. Y'all already know. Hey, Colorado, we got to get next week fixed too. We got Delaware coming in. That should be a win. Let's not play down to their level. They coming up. They playing up. So y'all need to make sure y'all on y'all P's and Q's. But I got Texas winning this game though, man. If Ohio State, that's what's up. If they win, hey, that's what's up though. But let's see how this going. I ain't gonna have no feelings toward this. Another game we're gonna have to watch for, man. We got LSU and Clemson too, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be what's up though. That's gonna be what's up. All right, let me get my other board up here. All right. Just some little key games and stuff that's going on today. Syracuse versus Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? I might have to check out Tennessee too, cause I know they got the cornerback from Colorado from last year. They got Hood over there, but Tennessee might be sneaking up in the SEC though. But let's see how they play it out. And then Syracuse, they got Fran Brown coaching over there, so I might check them out also though. You know what I'm saying? Them and Texas Ohio State coming on at the same time though, but I probably want to check out Fran Brown versus Tennessee. That's another ACC versus the SEC matchup right there. So y'all already know Texas and Ohio State. That's Big Ten versus SEC, and Big Ten been kind of like whooping SEC tail though, man. Hey, I like SEC football, but Big Ten been on them boys' head for me. You know what I'm saying? Last year for sure though, you know what I'm saying? But We got Bama going to Florida State though. Hey, can Florida State stand tall and can they knock Bama down? Number 8 Bama. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Daypo, the head coach over there at Bama, Daypo. Let's see how they start off. I think last year they lost 9 games. Well, 4 games. Oh my bad, 4 games and all. But they lost their bowl game. That's how they lost their 4th one. But I think they got them boys ranked too high. I think Bama gonna definitely probably lose 3, maybe 3 games this year too, or maybe 4. But I think Bama gonna be dropping pretty soon though. They still got these 5-star players and things like that, but I do think Bama gonna take a step back this year. So I don't see them doing what they usually do. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got up on here? Like I said, LSU and Clemson. They're gonna be 6:30 game. You know what I'm saying? So what's my boy that head coaching for Clemson? I think with my boy. Can't get his name. Can't even get his name right now. But I think LSU got I think they got Chip Kelly over there at LSU. So I can't think of my boy's name from Clemson. I can't think of his name. But they're gonna be a decent game too. That's the number 9 versus number 4. You know what I'm saying? So 6:30 game. What's the let me see. Okay, Arizona State play. Well, they ain't no. It's not an exciting game or nothing. But also too, man. I think tomorrow we got Notre Dame versus it's number 6 Notre Dame versus number 10 Miami. You know what I'm saying? So and they got Georgia old quarterback in Miami, Beck. They got Beck down there in Miami. So let's see how this gonna play out. You know what I mean? On Notre Dame, they made a good run in the playoff last year. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if they can make another run this year. Starting off on Miami and Notre Dame. They got their history, what they used to call it, Catholic versus was it prisoners? Convicts. Nah, it was the Catholic versus the convicts. That was way back in the day. That's their history through the football. You know what I'm saying? Through the time, you know what I mean? But they're gonna be what's up. I'm gonna have to check them out too. But they play at 2 tomorrow on Sunday. But hey, I got winning. I think I already said I got Texas winning. Bama and Florida State. I hope Florida State can pull an upset, but more than likely I'll be picking Bama. You know what I'm saying? That's the safe pick. But let me see who else. Clemson and LSU. And they playing in Clemson also. I want to say Clemson, you know what I'm saying, but let's go with an upset. Come on, LSU, go ahead and upset them. Take the upset. Okay, I see Ole Miss over there. They're gonna take care of Georgia State, hopefully. And shout out to USF, South Florida. They took down Boise State. And Notre Dame and Miami. I'll probably go with Notre Dame, man. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. I'm gonna go with that boy, the coach over there. They had a good run last year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna check out the Syracuse and Tennessee, Texas, Ohio State. Hey, I might come back on later on, dog, just to give y'all some updates and things like that of what I seen from these games. Another thing, hey, Prime and the Buffs, we still here. We can still do this. We can win the Big 12. We can make it to the playoff. We gotta correct some stuff. A lot of stuff. From the head down to the last. We gotta correct some stuff. Swayze built them boys. Them boys look good and strong out there. You know what I'm saying? So that seems like right now that's the only thing that we done had thumbs up from everything. Last night showed that we need a little bit more offense. We need a little bit more execution. Attention to details. They go for defense too. You know what I'm saying? Coaches too. Everybody needs to get to this table. Matter of fact, we can run some of the stuff Georgia Tech ran. I like how they looking last night. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much mirror what they can do though. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we gonna win next week. We gonna win next week for sure. We gonna win the next 2 weeks. We gonna take care of Houston also. Look, we finna get on the road. We cannot be dropping no more of these games like this. We got the better team. We ain't gotta take K Salt out. I don't want to hear nothing like that. We ain't gonna take them out. We ain't gonna do none of that. Sherman gonna call some more. We gonna call some more offensive plays. We gonna let Brian Leftwich on call some plays too. Cause hey, we gonna get something going on. Linebackers look good. French, you look good out there hitting them running backs, dog. You know what I'm saying? Ain't them to really put it in the air that much. You know what I'm saying? To me, like he can throw. Haynes King, he's good at running their offense how it is and stuff like that. But throwing, passing, he all right. You know what I'm saying? But it was the same thing for us. We look good doing the running and things like that, but the power passing, we ain't see enough of it. I need to see a lot of it. Coach Prime, we gotta do a better job of managing the game, calling these timeouts. We gotta do a better job at that. Or we need to have somebody say, hey, Coach, we need to use a timeout or something. We need to do a better job at managing these games and stuff. I know that y'all can do this, man. Just come on with it though. Come on with it. But that's it for me today, dog. Finna get to some of this football, you know what I mean? So peace out. I'll check back in with y'all, man. Nick Madden TV. Football Talking Saturday. Let me know what y'all thinking about these key games coming up. Put it out down there in the comment. And hey, I'll be back on again. Let's get this rocking. Peace out, dog.